Hi kids, Heidi here. I am back with another haul video. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. I hope you got maybe a new sweater shaver or some studio lights or a tape measure in your stocking. I hope it was a wonderful holiday, despite these hard times when we can't have the big parties that we'd really like to. So I am a reseller, which means I buy things usually at thrift stores, sometimes yard sales or flea markets, and clean them up and make them beautiful and sell them online. I mostly use eBay. I list things on Poshmark, but I don't actually sell them there. So if you're up for another haul, I'm really grateful you came back. I think that I had the urge to do YouTube so that I could talk to my heart's content about how much fun this business is and not bore anybody in my immediate surroundings. So should we get started? I had kind of a good sourcing trip week or so ago. One of my groups of Goodwill sends text coupons occasionally. They used to be like 15%, rarely 20%. They sent one a couple days before Christmas for 30% off. And because I get 10% off every day as a senior, that worked out to be a really good discount on the whole store. So my cost of goods, when I averaged it out over everything I bought, and the price that I paid was $2.48 for everything I'm about to show you. So let's see if I got anything good. First item is good. I don't find Lululemon maybe 3 or 4 times a year. And this is these. It's one thing, but it's these skirted leggings. This is called the Yin to You legging. I actually found the style name in the "We Are From Space" print. Isn't that cute? And the best part is it still has the hang tag. So these are a 6, and I think they're very cute. I know they're cropped and everybody likes full-length leggings, but somebody's gonna want them, right? This next item was, I don't know why I did it. You'll see. I believe it's vintage because this is what the tag looks like. It has absolutely no printing left on it at all. And this is what the garment looks like. The colors kind of remind me of Jamaica. The print isn't really Southwest. Are those like devil forks? I don't know what's going on here. It needs a little bit of a mend. It has slits on the side, and they're each, I've let go at their seam a little bit, but I can just run that right up with the sewing machine. I don't know how to market this. I don't know why I got it. It's insane. But if people were going to music festivals, that would be awesome. Okay, so there's a very large, quite famous music festival that's not too far from me. And we, through my husband's job, have been able to attend every year. We get tickets. And they have booths of interesting festival clothing. And man, I wish that I could collect stuff between now and then and get a booth there. Wouldn't that be fun? Just pick up every amazing, wacky, boho, fur, fringe. Oh, I think that'd be so much fun to collect one of a kind. Because they sell, imported junk from wherever. Oh, I gotta come up with an idea on how to do that. Anyway, I'll probably sell this for like $15 if I can get that. That was probably a mistake. I got these Champion running shorts. They're dry fit. They're the 2-in-1 with the little shorts inside the shorts. I'll probably list those for $15, but I think they're cute. Very small. This is Zara. It's linen, little V-neck pop over top, but I really like the kind of soft aqua, and it's got ties on the cuff. Isn't that cute? I'm really turning towards spring and summer stuff. I'm not tired of shaving sweaters because that will always be fun, but I'm tired of storing them. I'm tired of looking at all their beigeness and brownness and neutralness and fuzziness and chunkiness and ribness. I'm just done with sweaters, and I love sweaters. But I actually made a video on seasonal sourcing, taking eBay data, not my eBay data, but the big platforms data in their sourcing guidance section, and pulling up some charts and lists for you to look at. And I recorded the video, and I made all the charts and lists, and then I started to edit it and put it together, and I got so bored. I couldn't bear to make you watch it. So I'll summarize. Sandals are one of the highest profit, high demand categories for summer. Shorts and tops are in high demand in the summer, but 70 to 80% of them sell for less than $20 on eBay. That's a lot. That's a high percent. Dresses are, they sell for more, but I don't know. Will we have a summer with weddings and graduations and parties? I don't know. I don't think so. So I'm going on sandals. And I'm terrible at buying and selling shoes, so I'm going to have to be careful. Sandals. Okay? Oh, and the other thing was early February, sweaters and coats and jackets, the graph starts like this in early February. So if you've got a good stock of that stuff, you might want to slow down on adding more. That's all I got for you. You know that. You know you shop ahead of the season. I'm already looking for swim. Oh, that was another good category, of course. But there's only a couple of brands that get the big dollars that you can find regularly. Miracle Suit, LL Bean, and Land's End. Those are the ones I look for. You know, obviously if you found Gucci, does Gucci make swim? That's not going to happen to me. Here's a cute skirt. It's knit and stretchy, and it's got embroidery at the bottom, and it is from Merrill, which this would be great for a hiker or a camper or somebody on vacation. Pull it on over your suit and wear it to town. It's really soft and comfortable. I'm going to list that for probably $24. I didn't tell you about any of the other prices. The Zara linen, about $25. Okay, we talked about me trying shoes. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta show you this first. A shoe brand, but a coat. This is Steve Madden. It's a trench coat. It's finished like a nice, it's probably water resistant raincoat. Is that a giraffe print? Kind of. But it's very cute. Can we talk about trench coats for a minute? I watch a lot of haul videos. That's how I learn a lot of things. And what I call a trench coat and what some of my folks I watch on YouTube call a trench coat are two different things. A trench coat is not just any old coat that buttons up the front. A trench coat, the classic one, has caped flaps here and in the back. It has epaulets. It has little belts around the cuffs. It has a belt, and typically they were double-breasted buttons. They were designed for military to wear in the trenches in World War I. Why all those style details were important when you were in it. Okay, I just got a phone call, which interrupted my video, of course. But like most things in life, it was a mixed bag. On the one hand, it interrupted me, so I'm now going to have to edit my video, which turns out I despise. But on the upside, it stopped me from going down the long trench coat rabbit hole, which had me ended up in a muddy trench being shelled in France in 1917. So that's good that that's over. So this cute Steve Madden trench coat, I'm going to list for $50 or $60. It's really pretty. And I've never sold any Steve Madden clothes before, but the comps were good. See, here's the little belts around the cuff and the shoulder straps. This one doesn't have shoulder straps, but it does have the little cape thing on the front of the bodice, so I'm calling it a trench coat. Move on, Heidi. Nobody cares. So speaking of my inability to sell shoes, can I sell these? They're Uggs. They're purple. They're not all matted and nasty inside. They're quite nice. And shockingly, the comps for these are $40 to $60. It looks like a big purple slipper to me, but what do I know? They're not very big, but that's okay. I'm gonna list them quick before everybody else gets tired of winter and fuzzy things. And wish me luck, because I suck at shoes. Okay, I found a couple of new tags things. I always whiz through the bras, mostly looking for new tags. Bras, they tend to hide their wear that you don't notice till you get them home, so I like to find new tags. This is Cacique, and I think that's Lane Bryant's intimate line, right? If I'm not, you could make a comment. And while you're down there making a comment, you can hit the thumbs up button. I did the YouTube finger, so get busy. So this is a nice, new with tags, black bra. It's called a Boost Plunge. Exciting. I'm gonna list that for $25. And then I also found this cute little baby doll nightgown with a built-in underwire bra. It's a plus size, a 22, and it is new with tags. And I'm gonna list that for $25. Oh, you wanna see the whole thing? It's polka dots and it's got bows on it. It's kind of cute. Right now it gives me the shivers because it's so cold. We got 6 inches of snow last night, so no baby doll nighties for me right now. And next, I always, no matter what time of year, I always go through the skirts, either looking for Eileen Fisher maxi skirts, because they're always a good sell, or I like to get golf and tennis skirts. This is Nike Golf, Dry Fit, Classic White. Just to make sure it's Classic White, I will give it an OxyClean soak, but it's got pockets in the back zip, and I'm going to list that for $20 to $25. Almost all of my brands of golf and tennis skirts go for like $17, no matter what I list them for. There are a couple brands that are worth a lot more. Jamie Sadek is one. There's another one that I can't think of at the moment. Brands that are sold in pro shops or resorts at really expensive hotels. Those tend to fetch a higher price. And people usually have a brand or two that's their favorite. And so I'm already starting to, I sold a golf skirt yesterday, so, or tennis. To me, you can wear either one, but this is very cute and soft. Well, let me show you the label first. It is Vince, and it is just adorably soft. It's a hoodie, and look, it's lined, and the lining hangs out the bottom of the cuff and the hem, so it looks like you're kind of ratty and you've got a long t-shirt sticking out. In the late 70s, it was popular for you wore a crisp shirt underneath a fitted sweater, and with your high-waisted trouser pants. That's what I wore to work. It's pretty much a uniform. And it wasn't long before the fast fashion retailers back then started selling sweaters that had a collar and cuffs attached, so you didn't have to bother with the shirt. And I thought they were kind of goofy, because I preferred to have an actual shirt between me and my sweater. But this is very soft. The comps were great. I'm going to list this for $40, shockingly. I don't know what I'll get, but it's a really lovely hoodie. Very cute, lightweight. Next, oh, I love Harley Davidson. It doesn't go as fast as it did when I first started reselling. It's genuine Harley Davidson. And this is a purple zip-up hoodie with some nice printing. It's not embroidered, it's all just printed on there. But what'll make it a little bit special, I think, is it's Las Vegas. So I'm gonna list that for $35. And we'll see how it does. Ride to Live. Yes. My dad had a Harley when I was a little girl, and he used to take me for rides on it. Mostly just bumbling along at 35 miles an hour on some back road, but I love to go for rides on his big noisy bike. Next, this I picked up in case my granddaughter wanted it. So Grand Valley State University is a local college, and they're the Lakers. And this is a cute little blue and white hoodie. I checked with my granddaughter to see if she wanted it because she thinks about going there someday. And she said she didn't. But it was already in my cart and I forgot to throw it back. But it is Victoria's Secret pink. So maybe there is somebody not too far from me or who went to Grand Valley and moved away. Who knows where they'll be. So it's Victoria's Secret pink. I'm just going to list it for $15. Hopefully I'll get my money back from it. Next is Lori Goldstein. This is Logo Lounge. I generally pick these up if they're not hideous and not small. This is a 1X, so that's good. And it's kind of a goldy green. Looks more olive in the camera, but it's definitely got goldy green with some gigantic lace panels there. I will list that for $25. Logo usually goes pretty quickly, and anywhere between $15 and $30 I've gotten for it. So I'm happy with that. Oh, while I was taking my phone interrupted break, I sold something that I listed yesterday. Isn't that fun? And it was something I showed you in an earlier haul. It was a Bernardo down jacket. Sold for full price, just poof, like snowflakes falling from the sky. I just love a full price sale. So exciting. And next, this is my first time finding this. And I think I waited too long to find it because the comps are not that interesting. Bonobos. It's a men's button-down. This is actually a button-down shirt, button-down collar, button front. It's a real pretty plaid. It's in great shape, but I discovered the comps are 18 to 20. So I'll list it for 24 and we'll see what happens. But I know that 2 years ago I probably could have gotten 35 for it. This also won't be a big sale, but it'll get some interest in the closet. Probably sell for $10 or $12. It's a Champion running tank with a cute cutout in the back. Something you'd wear over your sports bra for a nice run. I assume running in anything hasn't happened to me since the last time I was chased by a dog. There. Enough confessions for today. What's next? Oh, here is another brand that I hadn't heard of in a golf skort. What does that say? I can't even read it. Attire Petite, this is. The comps were great. There were 28 listed and 29 sold. Anytime you find something where the numbers are equal for listed and sold in the last 90 days, that is a good sell-through rate. So, but what I couldn't find was anybody who's currently selling this at retail. So I don't know if Attire went away. But the comps were $18 to $25, just like all the other ones. This is really a nice heavy. This would be very smoothing. If you had any lumps in your golf game, this would smooth them out. So I think they were probably sold in pro shops because I found a couple listed, but when you clicked on them, they weren't available anymore. And those were both at golf pro shops. So Attire golf skort. I think it'll sell. LuLaRoe maxi skirt. Why would I pick up LuLaRoe? I have a couple, probably because I've had success with those particular items, so I keep doing it. And one of them is maxi skirts in a print that isn't hideous. We can all agree that some of LuLaRoe's prints are ghastly. I get that some of the novelty prints people like, and I won't include those in the ghastly, but I'm sorry, but some of their prints are ghastly. This one's not ghastly, in Heidi's humble opinion. And it's a nice maxi skirt. I won't get huge money. What did I say I was going to list this at? 25. Comps are everywhere for maxi skirts, from $5 to $40. And it mostly depended on the print, and to be honest, the ones that went for $5 were ghastly. So, if you're going to do maxi skirts from LuLaRoe, get them cheap, probably the bigger the better, and leave the ugly ones hanging there. That's my advice for you. We've got now a couple of men's shirts again. This one is Levi's, It's a cotton pearl snap. Pretty basic. No extra shapes or anything like that on the pockets or the collar, but it's cute. And Levi's anything sells pretty quickly for me. I will list this for probably 25 and take 20. If you look at Levi's pearl snap shirts, the ones that do the best, get the most money, are denim or chambray. So keep that in mind. But even the plaid ones will sell. I think I already sold a couple in the last month. This Levi's shirt, pearl snap, I'm listing for a little bit more. There's the tag. Because it has, can you see the pocket? Yeah, it's got these pockets. And if a guy's gonna dress up a little bit on his going to the rodeo or to a dance or to go dodge broken beer bottles on a Saturday night, this has a little more interest. It's kind of got, it looks polka dotted, but they're kind of a diamond little print there. So I thought that was very pretty. But probably either one of them could go for 15 to 25, just depends on who sees it and when and how anxious I am to hit the accept button when I get an offer. Here's a Lucky Brand men's flannel. I will probably list that for 20, take 15 to 25. When I was doing comps, one of the sold comps that I found in like the second row was one of mine, a Lucky Brand shirt that I sold a couple weeks ago. So it's a size large. This is a button shirt. The Lucky Pearl Snaps definitely would go for 25, but this has just got buttons. So, I sell some Lucky, but I'm picky. Men's Lucky flannels. Like I said, I sold one in the last couple weeks. This is cute. I love to sell Athleta. It just sells. Whatever I get, it sells. Not the new tag, but this is called the Seaside skirt. You can do the fold over if you have a really nice flat tummy or a cute little navel ring you want to show off. It's a seaside skirt. It's got a long slit, and this is the beach stripe, it's called. So I'm going to list that for $30. Comps go from $18 to $20, $44, but 30 and it'll go very quickly. Next, I got another skort. This one's Eddie Bauer, which I don't think I've sold an Eddie Bauer skort before. Now, I'm going to turn this around and you're going to gasp. And you're going to say, Heidi, why'd you buy that? I don't know if you're like, maybe when you see grudge on a Grutz, footsie, what do you want to call this stuff? Schmutz? I'm not Yiddish. I don't know why I did that. You kind of pick at it, scrape at it, right? To see if you think you can get it off. This is definitely surface marks. I'll zap that with a spray and wash and it'll be gone. And I'm going to list this at $25. And it'll probably go for 18 or something. So I'm getting ready for golf. And one more golf skort. Yes, I really hit it hard. Apparently there was a lot of them because nobody else is picking them up yet. Another Nike Dry Fit. This is adorable. Stretch pink, and it's got pleats. How cute is that? Also, in the 25-ish range. This I've not seen before, but when I looked for comps, lots of other people have seen it. It's a Nike hoodie. Usually I'm always careful to check for missing drawstrings, and this one has no drawstring, so that's fortunate. But it's got a script. And I just thought that was so nice. Normally Nike is just do it. This is sort of like, hey, if you feel like it, give it a try. Right? A kinder, gentler Nike. And it's super thick, cushiony sweatshirt material. I'm going to list that for 30. Can you see the whole thing? Well, you trust me, it's a hoodie. I'm going to try 30. Here's a Woolrich men's flannel. Woolrich. They also go pretty quickly. This is kind of a black watch plaid and very soft. I'm careful with men's flannel because they will wear them and wear them and wear them and wear them until somebody in their life says, if I have to look at that shirt one more day, and then it goes to Goodwill. But this one ended up there when it still had some really nice life left in it. So I will list that for 25. Comps anywhere between 10 and 30. So I'll go 25 and I'll be kind of firm with that. This last item was a fun find. I'm always seeing Alaska, Far North Thrifter. She lives in Alaska, and she has a very unusual name that I can never remember. It starts with an N. You know who I mean. She's mostly on Instagram, but she just started a YouTube channel. She always finds Hoka running shoes. Hoka One One. And I found some running shorts. They were in the men's swim section, because they kind of feel like that. But they have a built-in boxer short inside the running short, kind of like a 2-in-1. They've got a cell phone pocket. Can I show you that? If I can find it. On the inside short, there's a cell phone pocket. So I comped these. They're actually still for sale on their website, and the MSRP is $68. I thought, oh, okay, I'm not going to get much. But the comps are like 40. So you can either buy a new pair for 68, or you can buy Heidi's beautifully, still in great shape pair for 40. Honestly, I'll take offers on that because I was shocked that the comps would be that high. So my table is empty. I have another bag over there, but I haven't comped any of that stuff, and I don't want to go on so long that you lose interest or you forget to come back. It's okay to, no, it's not okay to lose interest. It's okay to get interrupted, and you have to, stop. But then you can always go back to your history and say, where's that video from Heidi that I forgot to finish, and finish up and like it and subscribe and tell your friends, and please come back. And I had a great time. And next time we're going to talk about sleeve lengths for men's shirts and how to properly measure them. If that sounds dull, I've got so many more dull stories in store for you. Goodbye, kids.